On today's adventure, we are revisiting the amazing Coalmine Canyon. Located about 15 miles south of Tuba City is this beautiful desert gem. The area is filled with stunning layered sandstone rock formations, including mesas, buttes, spires, and even hoodoos. Let's go check them out. Heading south from Tuba City, at approximately 15 miles, you'll see a dirt road on the left. Go ahead and take that for stop number 1. We are headed to our first location, and this one is maybe one of the more remote and more difficult to get to. This is on the northern side of the canyon, and it's kind of just this simple 2-track, but you will need high clearance, and because it is real sandy here, you might want 4x4 as well. But so far, no issues yet with the Jeep, still in 2-wheel drive, no issues or concerns, but I gotta tell you, the views on this northern end are spectacular so far. I can't wait to get out there a little closer to the rim and get some pictures and really explore this place, because as I mentioned, the last time I was here, I really only checked out one location, and I want to see what kind of diversity we can find while we're here. So let's get after it. So our first stop here ends at this little awning. There's not a whole lot to it. A small little campfire ring here, and then just a basic little awning with some pallet wood and a little sign. North Navajo Drive, 1600. How cool is that? So we have arrived here, and the views from the rim look incredible, unlike anything I saw the last time I was here, and different formations. So let's take a look. Heading back towards the freeway, you'll see a windmill. Follow the road till you reach the windmill, take a left, and you'll be at stop number 2. So we have arrived at the second location here, and this is probably the most iconic and easiest to get to, because it's probably about a quarter mile, maybe a half mile off of the main freeway. And it takes you basically straight to the rim, as you can see behind me. Now, all along here are these beautiful little fingers that go down into the canyon, and a lot of them are very accessible if you want to climb around and do a little exploring. You can also even go down in. It is very slippery and very loose, but it can be a ton of fun if you're into that kind of exploration. Now, what's awesome about this spot also is there is a small picnic area where you can have some lunch. It's not really well established. There are some picnic tables, but no restrooms or anything like that. So definitely be prepared when you're out here, because it is very, very remote. But as you can see, it is breathtaking. All right, this trip is going incredibly well. I hope you're finding this location really interesting and it's going on your list for another road trip. We are back on the Highway 264 heading south, for the most part south, for another 3.5 miles for our next turnoff. This will be our third spot, and this one I think is going to allow us to get down into the canyon and look at it from some kind of different angles without doing a ton of scrambling and hiking. This place is massive if you haven't quite got the gist of that with the drone footage so far. So let's get a few more miles up the road and check out this third location. Notice how in this section of the canyon there's thick layers of black rock. I wonder if that's coal, hence the namesake, Coal Mine Canyon. As you can see with this third location, there's still these stunning cliffs with these beautiful layers. It just kind of moves slowly into these more gradual hills with these very light yellow but striking red bands within them. And then way off in the distance here, there's this really neat little spire. And we'll see if we can get a little closer to photograph that, because it's one of the more interesting things around here, at least from the rim view. Incredible, stunning views, as you can see. This third location was actually quite easy to get to in terms of driving. You wouldn't even need a high clearance vehicle for the most part. Unless it was raining, this place turns to clay in an instant. So if there's any type of weather on the horizon, don't come here. But otherwise, this third location is very accessible. And quite honestly, it's the most beautiful in my opinion, because you can't even hear the freeway, no cars buzzing by. It's just pure nature at its finest. This is incredible. A little further down from our third stop is a bonus location with these beautiful yellow rocks back here, kind of entangled with this white and kind of a brownish color. And they really stand out because there's one, two, and then a little one further back of these beautiful hoodoos. And then in the distant back there, there's even more of them. It's a fantastic little lookout point with stunning hoodoos. I love photographing hoodoos, so awesome little extra bonus for this trip. So definitely take that road a little further down if you are so inclined and you have the time, because you never know what you're going to find around that next corner. This is incredible. Well, that's going to conclude this incredible adventure here on the channel. I hope you have enjoyed visiting the Coal Mine Canyon and these 3 incredible stops along the way. For now, check out this video here. I think you'll be inspired for another road trip right after this one. Until next time, we'll see you.